2027 BMW 4 Series. The 2027 BMW 4 Series continues to occupy an interesting position in BMW's lineup, combining the driving dynamics and technology of the 3 Series with a lower, more stylish coupe-oriented design. For 2027, BMW keeps the current generation 4 Series largely unchanged, offering coupe, convertible, and Grand Coupe versions. The standard 4 Series coupe and convertible remain available with 4- and 6-cylinder powertrains, while the Grand Coupe provides a more practical 4-door alternative. Exterior design: the 4 Series remains one of BMW's most distinctive vehicles. Its long hood, low roofline, wide stance, and large kidney grille give it an unmistakable appearance. The coupe is the sportiest-looking version, with 2 doors and a traditional coupe profile. The convertible adds a power-operated fabric roof, allowing drivers to enjoy open-air driving while retaining much of the styling and performance of the coupe. The Grand Coupe takes the basic 4 Series design and adds 2 additional doors. Its fastback-style roofline gives it a sportier appearance than a conventional sedan while providing considerably more practicality. For buyers who want the most aggressive version, BMW also offers the high-performance M4, although the M4 is technically part of BMW's M Performance lineup rather than the regular 4 Series range. 430i Performance: the entry point to the 2027 4 Series is the 430i. It uses a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine producing approximately 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed automatic transmission is standard. Rear-wheel drive is standard on the 430i, while X-Drive all-wheel drive is available. The 430i is far from being a slow luxury coupe. Depending on configuration, BM's 430i can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the mid-5-second range. It also provides a useful balance between performance and fuel economy, making it a sensible choice for buyers who want a sporty luxury vehicle without stepping up to the more expensive 6-cylinder. M440i Performance: for drivers looking for considerably more performance, the M440i is the more exciting option. It uses a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 engine producing approximately 386 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. The engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive and X-Drive all-wheel drive versions are available. The M440i can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 4-second range depending on configuration, putting it firmly into serious performance car territory. Despite its performance, the M440i remains a comfortable luxury car that can be driven every day. This combination of performance and everyday usability is one of the strongest arguments for choosing the M440i over a more specialized sports car. Driving experience: the 4 Series has traditionally been one of BMW's strongest choices for buyers who prioritize driving enjoyment. The relatively low seating position, responsive steering, rear-wheel drive architecture, and balanced chassis give the car a distinctly sporty character. At the same time, BMW hasn't turned the 4 Series into an uncomfortable weekend-only toy. The suspension is capable of handling daily commuting, highway driving, and longer trips while still providing the handling characteristics expected from a BMW coupe. The M440i takes the experience considerably further, offering strong acceleration and a more performance-focused character without sacrificing the vehicle's luxury car credentials. Interior: inside, the 4 Series shares much of its technology and general design philosophy with other modern BMW models. The cabin combines digital displays, premium materials, supportive front seats, and BMW's extensive infotainment technology. The 4 Series coupe seats 4 people, although the rear seats are best considered occasional use seating for adults. The sloping roofline and limited rear legroom make the back seats less practical than those in a conventional sedan. The convertible has similar limitations, although its ability to lower the roof provides a completely different driving experience. For buyers who regularly carry passengers, the Gran Coupe is the more practical choice. Technology is a major part of the 2027 4 Series experience. The car features BMW's modern infotainment system with a large central display and digital driver information. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available, allowing smartphones to integrate easily with the vehicle's systems. Depending on configuration and options, buyers can also expect features such as navigation, premium audio, wireless smartphone charging, advanced driver assistance systems, parking assistance, and VA. As with most BMW models, the final equipment level can vary substantially depending on options and packages. Convertible model: the 4 Series convertible provides a different interpretation of the car. Instead of the fixed roof of the coupe, the convertible uses a tailored fabric roof. BMW has moved away from the heavier folding hardtop design used by some previous generation convertibles. The fabric roof helps reduce weight and maintains the sleek appearance of the vehicle. The 430i convertible offers 255 horsepower, while the M440i convertible increases output to 386 horsepower. Both versions can be ordered with xDrive all-wheel drive. For buyers living in climates where open-air driving is a priority, the convertible provides an appealing combination of luxury and performance. Gran Coupe: the 4 Series Gran Coupe is arguably the most versatile member of the family. It has 4 doors and a fastback design, making it substantially easier to use as a daily family vehicle. The Gran Coupe also provides more practical cargo access than the traditional coupe. For 2027, the 430i Gran Coupe produces 255 horsepower, with rear-wheel drive and xDrive versions available. It is an interesting alternative for someone who likes the styling of the 4 Series but doesn't want the compromises associated with a 2-door vehicle. Pricing: the 2027 BMW 4 Series Coupe starts in the mid-$50,000 range in the United States, with the 430i xDrive costing more. The M440i models move into the upper $60,000 range before options. The convertible commands a significant premium, starting at more than $60,000 for the 430i convertible and reaching into the upper $70,000 range for the M440i xDrive convertible. As is typical with BMW, options and packages can increase the final price considerably. Canadian pricing and equipment can differ from U.S. specifications. What is new for 2027? The biggest story about the 2027 4 Series is actually what hasn't changed. The current generation 4 Series carries over into 2027 with no major changes. This makes the 2027 model more of a continuation than a significant redesign. That may not be a disadvantage. The current 4 Series has already established itself as a mature combination of luxury, technology, and performance. However, buyers should be aware that the current generation is approaching the later stages of its product cycle, with expectations that a redesigned model will eventually follow. Is the 2027 BMW 4 Series worth considering? The 2027 BMW 4 Series remains an attractive option for drivers who want something sportier and more distinctive than a traditional luxury sedan. The 430i provides plenty of performance for everyday driving, while the M440i offers genuinely impressive acceleration without turning the car into an impractical sports machine. The convertible adds open-air appeal, while the Gran Coupe provides greater practicality. The biggest drawbacks are the limited rear seat space in the coupe and convertible, the potentially high price once options are added, and the polarizing front-end styling. For buyers who prioritize driving enjoyment, however, those compromises may be easy to accept. Final thoughts: the 2027 BMW 4 Series isn't a revolutionary new BMW, but it doesn't need to be.